Hello, my name is Craig. I'm an application engineer with Advanced Solutions. I'm going to show you a little trick with using Inventor LT. Now, Inventor LT, the LTP stands for Limited Technology. Some customers say light, or it is light. It is a light version of the full-blown Inventor. And you really can't make assemblies per se. You can't make it move, do that animation, but I could conceptually create an assembly using multi-bodied solids. So let's go over to Inventor and I'll show you how that's done. So when you start designing any kind of part in assembly or any kind of part in Inventor, you start creating solid bodies. Your first extrusion is actually in body 1. So as you start designing, you keep adding these features and keep adding these extrusions. So you got to know when to create the new body. Well, that's really done when you start creating the extrusion or the revolve. So if I go ahead and pick on the revolve tool, inside my little quick access menu here, I can change this to new solid. So therefore this revolve will not be added to any other solid. It will be its own body. So you'll notice here I have canteen base, I have the canteen bottle, now I have this solid. I can just call this the cover just by renaming it. Things that I could do on that is go into the properties, give it some physical properties, even change the name here, give it some color. Okay, so you can do all those things. If you look at the actual feature, you'll see that it has the revolve that I just did. It's the only revolve. So in the create panel, I only do things that allow me to create new solids. Whereas in the modify panel, it allows me to decide which feature gets which, or which solid gets which feature. So if I pick on the fillet command, I can go ahead and say I want to pick on the solid here that I'm going to use, and then I say I'm only going to add a 2mm radius to that particular solid. So notice in that solid I only have 2 features, whereas if I go to the canteen bottle, it doesn't have those 2 features in there. Now what I can do is export this out. I can export this out as a part. So just going to my make part command, I choose on the body that I want to make a part of. Okay, and then I can choose what type of output, a solid output, surface output, give it a name if I want to, where I want to save this file out as, and I click OK. So what it does, it makes a derived component. And what that means is that it is associative to the original component. So when I make a change to my parent part, it will update that part that I just created. So let's just make a change to the actual bottle here. Let's go in here and change the sketch of this. So we'll say edit sketch, change this to 25mm. We'll update our part. If we go over to our bottle, we can update it. So you see how I can do assemblies in Inventor LT. I could also create a drawing that would have both the multi-bodied part and the single part to create that detail. So I hope you enjoyed the tip. I hope to hear from you. If you want to give us a ring, just call us on our 800 number, toll free. Visit our website. We have some other social media out there. You can follow us on LinkedIn and Twitter. So I hope you enjoyed the tip.